when the
Hi, my name is Alan. I've been in the ad industry for the past 40 years, but today I think I've finally found my first love, a virtual live streaming platform. We have often been asked, how far can you take virtual live streaming? My answer would be as far as your imagination can take you. With today's technology, we are able to do things we couldn't yesterday. Let my production team demonstrate to you what can be done. Take it, Uncle.
Okay, thank you, boss. At the current situation of pandemic, online training is a go. Of course, we can have a fancy thing like this. And like this. Oh, slow. And like this. Whatever you can imagine. And we can do it any way you want. Okay, wait. Hello, Habibi? Yeah. No, I'm working, I'm in the studio. Wait, someone is coming. I got to go, okay.
Can I move now?
Wait. Okay, you can come up. Okay, wait. You continue. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, I'm Shelley. I'm hands-on in the events industry for the past 15 years. Let me make use of this technology to make your dream launch, events, or a show a reality. We own a multi-purpose hall big enough for a car to be driven in. Making the best of a physical space and virtual streaming to bring you to the next level. To me, everything has a solution, no matter how complicated the situation is.
The music industry has changed in the past few months. The new normal has caused so much hardship. But don't worry, the new technology that we have developed can solve a lot of this problem. The solution, do it with virtual live streaming.
Reno, is there anything else a singer can do?
Yes, of course.
Internet no good? Okay, I go offline.
I have my own live streaming, catering for customers to shop online while being entertained. You are always welcome to watch my live streaming channel, The Shopping Station, 购物火车站.
Give us a call and let's have coffee and talk.
Meet a company who gets what your event marketing needs. We are Annocent. Any event, any purpose, our team knows everything you need for a smashing success. We always have a plan made just for you. And when it's crunch time, we walk the talk and make it happen. And on event day, the results speak for themselves. All the event solutions you could need, all in one company. We should know, we've been at it for over 10 years. Starting with music and growing to master events of all kinds. Put the event of your dreams in our hands and watch the magic happen when we bring it to life so that it looks and sounds like a dream come true. Events, commercials, we do it all and make it brilliant. We are Annocent. We get events and we get you.
Hi, welcome to the 5th episode of Heart to Heart Talk. As usual, in every show, what I'll do is I talk to people on the street, normal people, anybody that I feel that are interesting. Today I have two special guests with me. They are special because they are living with autism. Well, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not an expert in autism. But let's hope that today, by talking to my two guests, we learn some new insights into what autism is all about. So let's welcome my two guests, Sarah and Dr. Daniel.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, Dr.
Alan.
Daniel. Please have a seat. Sarah, you want to sit here?
No, it's okay.
It's okay. Okay, right. Okay. Yeah. Hi, how are you guys?
I'm okay.
Yeah. How
Very
about
good.
you, Sarah?
I'm good.
How are you, Alan?
I'm good.
How are
yeah,
you?
I'm so glad that you agreed to be on the show.
Thank you for
Yeah.
inviting
Thank
us.
you.
Yeah, because my audience may not know much about autism, so we just like to get them a feel of what is it all about. Like when you meet people, or do you feel a little bit different, or you just like it's normal, or do you feel that you have to act a little bit different, or is it difficult for you to interact with people? Is it?
Okay, who wants to take this one
Yeah,
first?
you take it first, Doctor. Yeah.
In my case, I was actually diagnosed very late,
Yeah.
even though I started with a speech delay.
Uh.
Okay, so when I was around a teenager, well, it's one of those things teenagers say, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I feel really different from everyone.
Yeah.
And in those days, people didn't really pay heed. But in my case, as it turns out, it was true, and I never quite really fit in.
Yeah. So you felt a bit different even in your younger days.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. There were issues all the way throughout.
Yeah. So what are some of the issues? Is it very big issues or small issues like?
Well, there were some misunderstandings with the teachers in school, but
Yeah.
but in school, however, at least my family was still, my mom especially was still around to intervene.
Okay.
She was a very active member of the PIBG. She didn't know what autism was, but she knew that she had to do something.
Okay. So what about you, Sarah? How was it like when you were young, when you were meeting people? Do you feel like you need to adjust, or you're just like, I'm just like anybody else?
I'm just like anybody else,
Yeah.
in a way. Just happy seeing lots of people around, want to say hi to them and
Yeah.
doing things.
Yeah. So to you, everything is very normal, isn't it? In a way. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so because there's some misconception about autism, so people are always thinking that no, they bang their head against the wall, they're out of control all the time, but that's not the case, isn't it, Dr. Daniel?
No,
Yeah.
autism is, we call it is a spectrum. The saying goes, I'm quoting Dr. Stephen Shaw here, that if you've met one person with autism, you've only met one.
Yeah,
What that means is that one person with autism is not representative of autism as a whole.
yeah, so everyone is different, yeah.
It can be very different.
Yeah.
So autism, there's various level, the current, okay, I'll try to avoid too much technical detail.
Okay, yeah.
But now, using the current diagnostic manual, DSM-5, we recognize 3 different levels of support needs.
Okay.
So I and Sarah would be considered level 1 support needs, which
Level one
needs
support, yeah.
which needs less significant
Less support, yeah.
Less
Okay.
support, that's right.
Yeah.
compared to others.
So you can take care of yourself quite well, isn't it, Sarah?
Yes, I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah,
But if I need my mom wherever I can, I do need her help. When
Yeah.
it comes to doing a lot of things, such as prompting me to do something, or even I need her to help me with, to help get ready and doing
Yeah.
my hair and stuff, all the
Yeah.
braiding. Although sometimes I do braiding my hair by myself.
you do yourself, yeah.
Yes, that's why I keep very long hair and I don't want to cut.
Yeah, you look good with your long hair.
Thanks.
Yeah. So sometimes you do your braiding yourself also, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. But sometimes mom helps.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you would say she looks good with long hair.
Yeah, she's very good with her braids. Yeah. I always
Thanks.
see it on her Facebook. Yeah.
Yep.
And I understand that, Dr. Daniel, you are a doctor. Are you a medical doctor?
No.
Yeah.
I have friends who are medical doctors, who are autistic and are medical doctors, but I am not a medical.
Yeah,
but
you-
I am not.
You
a
have
medical
friends that are autistic and they are medical doctors.
I do.
Yeah.
Acquaintances, more like. But I personally am have a PhD in special education, Blame my mom. Long story.
Okay. Special education.
That's right.
Yeah. So where did you do this course? Is it locally or?
I did my special education course. I did my master's and my PhD in Macquarie University, Australia.
Oh, so you went overseas.
Yes.
Yeah, you
For the masters, yes, as well. But I did a lot of it distance once I finished my practicum.
Yeah. Okay. What about Sarah? Are you studying? You finished your high school, or did you go to any special school, or how was your education like?
My education is when I did my primary school back then in a local school from primary 1 to 4, and then went to an international school from primary 4 to form 2. Then when I moved to Singapore, I studied in a special needs school for 5 years, and then I came back in 2017 to be homeschooled because of doing my IGCSE O levels.
Okay.
And after that, after my exams, things are done, and after a few years later, and this year, I started going to university since August. And in university, I go there part-time to
Okay.
study
So when
something.
you were in your primary school days, do you need support, or was someone with you all the while, or was your mom with you, or there's someone to support you as you study?
As I study, apart from my mom, I do have a shadow aide who is also my tuition teacher. She helps me to do my work and
Okay.
helps me to stay focused.
Okay.
Because at those times I had ADHD,
Okay.
which is attention deficit hyperactive disorder. I've been having it since 2 years old up till now, apart from my autism.
Okay. So you have a shadow to help you move along, is it?
That's right.
Yeah, okay. And how about you, Dr. Daniel, when you were in college or you were in university in Australia, is it?
For my college, I went to Taylor's College, which is local, and my bachelor, I did it in London School of Economics.
Yeah.
That was not in special education. That was in accounting and finance. Thanks, Dad. Okay, here's where, as an autistic, I got tripped up. Now, at that time, we didn't know I was autistic, in spite of having a speech delay, and in spite of all the difficulties in school.
Okay.
So we were not expecting I was having problems with the big transition.
Speech delay, you're saying that speech delay. Yeah.
Yes,
What is speech delay like?
Okay, I started speaking when I was 4 years old.
Oh, you started
If you've had parents, you should. If you've had children, sorry, if you've had parents. If you've had children, you should know that by 4 to 5 years old, the milestone is by then. Usually, we expect the child to have adult-like speech. We call it.
By 4 years.
4 or 5 years
Yeah.
old. So 4 years is pretty late. My mom had to quit her job to start teaching as an
Teach you how
English
to
teacher
talk, yeah.
to teach me how to talk herself. There
Okay.
wasn't early intervention available in my day. I'm older than I look. But so that just tells you how serious it was. But she still didn't. But even though she's a teacher, she still didn't know what autism was back in those days,
Yeah.
40 years ago.
But you caught on quickly, pretty fast, isn't it?
It
Because
sometimes happens.
You started talking when you're 4, but
Yes.
you seem to be doing well academically in school.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am one of those autistics who had a sudden ramp after receiving some early intervention. I suddenly had a ramp up, a very rapid growth.
Okay.
Not all of us do, but sometimes it happens.
Yeah. So, were you good in maths or were you good in science?
My
Or-
math was actually quite bad.
Your maths was
My
bad.
mental math isn't good,
Yeah.
but I understand concepts fine.
Okay.
So I'm slow in mental math, but I can still do well,
Understand
and my
what it's
physics was
about.
top of the class.
Yeah. What about you, Sarah? Did you have problems in your lessons when you were young, or you were just okay in class?
Well, I do have struggles in work sometimes when I get onto certain problems, and well, sometimes I just can't focus on my academics as I sometimes fall asleep in class, and
So that happens. Yeah.
Yeah, but when I do my work and all, I'm able to, you know, do as best as I can. I can do well in anything, depending.
I think you did pretty well because now you're in college. Yeah.
Yes.
So, what are your interests, Sarah?
My interests are singing, playing piano, guitar, ukulele, and of course, I love to do hair braiding, as I've mentioned to you, and I also collect soft toys in the house.
Okay.
Soft toys are my interest, and
Mm-hmm.
I also do a lot of stuff in the house
Yeah.
and enjoy the life.
So, what type of soft toys do you collect?
Disney princess plush dolls.
Oh, that's what my granddaughter likes too.
Oh, your granddaughter.
Yeah. So, do you have a big collection of them?
Yes. She's welcome. You can get her to come over to my place. That'll be nice.
I will. What about you, Daniel? Do you have any interest?
I do.
Yeah. What do you?
Okay. I do. I'm a gamer. I do play computer games.
Yeah.
It's the bane of my mom's life.
So, are you pretty good with games?
Can lah.
Can lah.
Not shooters. Not shooters.
Yeah. So, what type of games do you play?
Strategy games,
Strategy
tactical games.
Okay.
Okay, sometimes
Yeah.
a bit of role play.
Yeah.
I do some writing, as I try to do some writing. Well, and sometimes.
So, you do essays and all that for your.
I'm trying my hand at writing a book. It's
Yeah, it takes time. Yeah, you need inspiration.
these skills, learning the skill like singing or something like this. It takes some time to learn
Yeah.
that properly. So well,
Okay. So, your interest is in singing.
Yes, that's right.
Do you have a group of friends who share the same interest?
Some of them, yes. Some
Yeah.
of them do share the same interest in singing and playing the piano, guitar, ukulele, and well, as I've been saying that I also form a band.
Oh, you have a band.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
called the Diversity Trio.
Diversity, uh-huh.
It's myself, me singing and playing guitar.
So you play the guitar and you sing.
Yes,
Yeah.
and those two boys who are brothers, the older boy plays the violin and the younger boy plays the piano. So
Okay.
yeah.
You have something that we can show? You have a video?
Yes.
You have a video, okay.
The Diversity Trio, you are
Hey.
the reason.
Guys, can we see the video?
now
Yeah. Okay, let's sit back for a short while and we have a look at the video.
There goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my sleep. Please come back now. There goes my mind racing, 'cause you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I'm hopeless now. I climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. There goes my hand shaking, and you are the reason. My heart keeps bleeding. I need you now. If I could turn back the clock, I'll make sure the light defeated the dark. just to be with you and fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. You are the reason. I need you to hold me tonight. I climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you, fix what I've broken. 'Cause I need you to see that you are the reason.
Wow, Sarah, that was great. So can you tell us about what you did there? What's the title of the song that you did?
You are the reason.
Okay, why do you choose that song?
Because it's a fun and relaxing, swinging sort of song, and where you
Okay.
move your body and all. And this song, I also sang that at my cousin's wedding.
Okay, you did that. Yeah.
Yes.
You performed in your cousin's wedding.
Yep, last year we did
What
that.
about the member of the bands? Can you roughly tell who they were?
The violinist is Jun Wei,
Jun Wei, yeah.
and his brother's name is Aiden.
Okay, so all of them also living with autism?
That's right.
Yeah, so those are your close buddies, is it?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. So do you practice a lot?
Well, now that there's a pandemic, we hardly see each other, so we
Yeah.
don't.
So when was this done? Was it a long time ago? That was before the
This was done since June.
in June. Okay. Oh, it looks good. You look very good there.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Dr. Daniel, there is also some misconception that autism only happens more commonly with boys. Yeah, is that the case in what you understand?
It's kind of true because
Yeah.
currently the number of boys diagnosed with autism outnumber girls in the ratio of 4 to 1.
4-1, yeah.
But there is some emerging literature, and we are starting to realize that we're completely missing the girls. That there's a lot of girls who are going undiagnosed.
Undiagnosed. So they went
Because-
under the radar because
Yes,
yeah.
they are going undetected because you see, autism. One of the things which help us to spot autism is there are we've got certain expectations for the therapists have certain expectations of what autism looks like,
Yeah.
and the usual phenotype of how autism is displayed in girls doesn't really tally with that because autistic girls may have more typical interests, for example.
Yes.
So, Sarah, why don't you tell us about more about your interests other than
Yeah.
singing and soft toys?
My other interest is on other things like celebrities, mainly on Justin Bieber.
Okay.
I've been into Justin Bieber for a very long time, since 2010 up till now.
Okay. So that is a common trait in most of the girls that
Yes.
are living with autism. Is it?
Yes. So there is.
They have this interest in celebrity.
They may have more typical interests which are aligned with their peers. For example, guys, okay lah, guys, that's gay. Other than games lah, but
Yeah.
sometimes for the guys, however, sometimes we might be interested in things which are completely unlike our peers. Like I knew a person whose fixation was with elevators, for example.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that doesn't happen so much with the girls. Yeah. But then again, nowadays there's computer games, and computer games attracts everybody. So that's it.
So this thing about soft toys also that's doing in a way that most of your friends like the soft toys and collect toys and all that. No, I mean it's not.
It's not the.
Not generally true lah, but the certain traits in that is true. Not so.
Exactly. It's that sometimes perhaps those are more socially motivated than the guys, so it's harder to see it's harder to see, and some girls some autistic girls, women, they take so much trouble to fit in that they burn themselves out very fast, and we call it. So this happens to me too. I've got something like a time limit of 2 hours.
So our talk is only 1 hour, so don't worry. Yeah, okay, I'm sure. Yeah, even in your case, you were detected at the age of 31.
That's right.
So how did you really suddenly realize that you are autistic in a way?
Oh, I didn't just suddenly realize. Because I'm in special education, all my peers, my colleagues, these teachers with veterans with many decades of experience of teaching autistic kids, they all started turning around and looking at me saying, "Hey, you know, Daniel, oh, you have some traits of autism yourself." This happened for many years, and I kept telling them, "No, it cannot be, no, it cannot be," until I said, "Fine, I'll go for the diagnosis."
Yeah, so you went to do a test and all that.
Yes.
There's a test for autism, is it?
They are formal, it's for test. It's much more difficult when you are an adult.
Yeah.
But it's not always easy to procure.
But then again, like we notice also that every person suffering from autism is different. Yeah, because like you mentioned earlier, one autistic person that you meet may not be the same as the next one.
Yes, but it is similar enough that all those people who are in the know can turn around and identify me, just like that. I've been in an interview there was another veteran who in the field. I was in an interview with 1 hour, and immediately she spotted me out.
Really? So what was it that they clicked? I mean, do you want to talk about that or?
You would have to ask her.
You,
Somehow we do really badly on interviews.
in what?
Interviews.
Interviews, you do badly. You're doing fine now.
I am compensating a lot.
Yeah, contemplating a lot. Yeah. And how about you, Sarah? Were you? How did they find out that you were a little bit different from the rest of other people? Since young, or did someone tell you, or you feel that, or?
Well, I sort of kind of like felt that.
You felt that too, huh?
And well, my mom is the one who tells me what I have, and
yeah.
I did my best to be open about it, and I slowly opened up and
Yeah.
did as best as I can. And
I think it's a good thing to let it out of the closet, because if let's say you are suffering from autism and people don't know, they will think that you are stubborn, or you are
Yes, that does happen.
you don't behave well, or there's something wrong with you, are mentally ill or something like that.
That is absolutely an issue,
Yeah.
because sometimes we actually have, sometimes, like myself, I had a lot of misunderstandings in the school with the teachers, for example, and well, if you don't tell them you have the autism label, you get a lot of other labels instead,
Yeah,
like
that's
what
right.
you said.
Yeah. Like you're lazy, you're not, yeah.
Well, in my case, they wouldn't call me lazy, but they'll call me petulant, perhaps.
Okay. What about your case? Were you scolded by your teachers or anything earlier, or you then understand where you're coming from, you're a little bit special? How was it when you went into school?
when I went into mainstream school, I do get scolded by certain teachers, but some of them, depending on the class, they did their best to understand me.
Yeah.
Like if I'm, scared or
Okay.
what's bothering me or anything, they just come right up to
Yeah.
me and help
Yeah.
out.
So I think it's important that there's an awareness in this
There is.
autistic case.
There
isn't it?
is.
Yeah,
I would say there's a lot more awareness now. Awareness that it exists nowadays. Most people are aware that autism exists. Whether they know what to do with it once they have somebody with autism close to
Yeah.
them is another issue.
Yeah. And also there's a feeling of being stigmatized, you know. People don't like to admit that, you know, you're a little bit different. Is there a case in that, in what you have?
That is absolutely an ongoing issue.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Sarah feels that way. Do you feel the stigma, Sarah?
Well, sometimes,
You
but
do,
I'm okay.
yeah.
I feel fine
Yeah.
in that way.
I think you are wired in a very nice way because you're always joyful and you're always happy. I understand you're so bubbly, you're smiling all the time.
Don't expect us all to be smiling and bubbly.
Yeah, oh yeah, so some are different, is it? Yeah,
We've got
Yeah.
a whole range of personalities.
yeah,
Okay, so so some of it, I mean, like just like non-autistics, there's a whole range of personalities.
Yeah.
So some of us may be very smiley and bubbly. Some of us may not, especially if we haven't been identified as
Yeah.
autistic and have been
yeah,
pushed beyond what is reasonable limits. You'll find that some of us who have not received the supports which they needed will be maybe suffering from depression or
yeah,
it can get pretty bad if you go without the supports
yeah. I
for some
I have
time.
seen some video where someone living with autism, he hops into a helicopter, he travels around the city, and then when he gets down, he can draw the whole city out.
Here's
Yeah.
where the spectrum of autism comes in. You don't expect me to do that. I cannot memorize the city landscape and draw it.
But have you seen that?
Yes,
Yeah,
I forgot the guy's name, but yes,
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, so I think we also can't expect that every autistic person has a special gift, isn't it?
No.
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 Yeah. But some are luckier in a way. They're good in maths, some of them, but not all are good in maths. Like you mentioned,
No.
you're not good in maths.
No, I'm
Are you
not
good
good
in
in
maths?
Some of it.
Some of it.
In my role-playing game circles where they throw dice and they plus add numbers together, I'm the only person who has to punch the calculator.
Oh, really? So maybe you're good in some other things, I'm sure. Yeah, but like there shouldn't be any pressure on anyone who is autistic to have a special gift. I think.
No,
Yeah,
we
some
don't
of them
always
are-
have
yeah.
special gifts, but I would think that with some supports, we can find ways to
Yeah, yeah.
make ourselves can do adequately. Lah.
Yeah, because sometimes I think there's one movie called Rain Man or something.
That's a
there-
very old movie.
Yeah,
you
there's a
know,
old
that You're
movie.
showing your age there.
Yeah, have you seen that movie?
I did, yes.
Yeah, so that guy is autistic and he has great mathematic powers.
And
Wow.
a photographic memory.
But that is an old.
I don't have that. I don't
Yeah.
have photographic memory
So
or anything like that.
So it's good to know that don't expect special gift. Yeah, sometimes if it comes by, it's good, but it's not everyone will have that special gift. Like Sarah, you're so lucky to have the gift in music.
Yes.
Yeah. So at the moment you're studying music also, do you intend to teach next time or what do you intend to do?
Well, with music, I could tend to teach in all these kids and how to read notes and do all sorts of things. Well, because at the moment I'm actually working as a freelance music teacher. I am licensed under Music Garden.
Oh,
Music Garden is the American program, which I, of course, do music and movement and percussion, all sorts of things. I teach kids,
okay. Normal kids or special kids?
special needs kids. It's
Special
all
needs kids.
specialized under special
Okay.
needs children.
Okay. What about you, Daniel? What are your hopes and dreams? I understand that you have an organization called Aim High. You want to
Yes.
talk a bit more about your organization?
Okay.
Or what is it all about?
Aim High is a autistic peer group, which I'm I want to say lead, but it's more like I'm facilitating. It seems to lead me on as much as anything else.
Okay.
So we are an autistic peer group. We have a small team of parents as well as some paraprofessionals
Okay.
who are giving services pro bono.
Mm-hmm.
And so as a peer support group, we try to
So
be
are
supportive
you
of each
in
other.
the group?
Yes, I
You're
am.
in the group. So are you enjoying it?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
But nowadays we can't meet up. We used to meet up once a month, but
Okay.
nowadays that's difficult in the pandemic.
Yeah, okay. So it's been very nice talking to you, and Sarah, since you are so talented, yeah, we all agree, isn't it, Dr. Daniel?
Yes,
Could you do a song for us?
Yes.
Yeah, we got a guitar. Wait, I get someone to get the guitar for you. And why don't you do a song for us and the audience? How about that?
Yes. Sure.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's prepare the guitar for you.
I'm going to vacate the stage and not subject people to my
No,
singing.
you please welcome to sit around. We're going to be,
Thank you.
yeah. Okay. We're going to be transported somewhere else using this special video that we have.
Huh?
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost in no direction. My faith is shaken, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. It's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down. What? No, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause it's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. It's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on moving, keep climbing, keep the faith, baby. It's all about the climb. Keep the faith, keep your faith. Whoa, whoa.
Wow, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks.
I noticed you don't have stage fright.
I
You,
don't.
you don't suffer from stage fright. You are just okay anyway, and then you sing.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I see a lot of comments coming in. Beautiful voice and all that. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Sorry we weren't looking at the comments just now, but thanks so much for all your comments. Yeah, there's Alice saying awesome. Yeah, so nice to have you commenting on our talk and listening to Sarah. Yeah, is there is there anything else that you want to add on? I mean, we are getting close to our end of the show.
Well-
So is there anything that you would like to share to help people understand autism or whatever that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Earlier you asked what my hopes is.
Yeah.
Well, my hopes is for Malaysia to become a more inclusive society,
Inclusive, yeah.
to be more accepting of people who are different, to learn. This goes across all the disabilities, to be a more inclusive society,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that's a very noble wish, yeah. Everyone to be more open.
of course
yeah.
I got my own personal wish lah, but I have to put something for the cause, right?
Yeah, yeah, continue. You were trying to tell me something. Yeah,
Yeah.
to be more.
Because as I was saying, right now I think people are become more aware that autism exists, and there are autistic people who have ill, but I'm not sure if society has moved forward to be able to accept or be willing to make accommodations for us.
Yeah.
Now there's issues with finding work, for example.
Yeah, we haven't touched on that.
We
job thing.
we kind
yeah.
of ran out of time.
Yeah, but what about the job thing? Maybe you want to touch about that.
A lot of our friends needed job coaching, but the job coaching, in order to enter the workforce, I have, for example, no names mentioned, a friend who has 180 plus IQ.
180 plus
That's
IQ.
a hell of a high.
Wow.
I can't even touch that.
Yeah, okay.
But
He couldn't hold any jobs.
not until he received job coaching.
Okay, you received job.
But you know, job coaching isn't just training the person with autism to fit into the workplace. It is also making accommodations in the workplace to be able to support the person with autism.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the part which we are lacking. I mean, like we've got more. That's the part which we are lacking more.
Yeah.
I mean, like I went to a regular school because we didn't identify autism. Perhaps if we did, I wouldn't be allowed to go to a regular school.
I think also parents also should be more open about autism. Yeah, they should accept it if someone is a little bit different, instead of, if not, the person get labeled something else, which is even more sad. Yeah.
It is.
Yes. What about you, Sarah? What are your dreams?
My dreams are to, show the whole world and tell that autism isn't a bad thing. And of course, always believe in yourself. Don't listen to what other people say.
Yeah.
Just, of course, be everything who you are and just enjoy the life.
Yeah, you are so lucky, you are talented, you are pretty, and you are so bubbly, you are happy all the time.
Yes.
I'm so glad to meet both of you all. Yeah, thanks so much,
Thanks for
Dr.
inviting
Daniel,
us, Alan.
and thanks, Sarah. Yeah, that's all the time we have for today, and hope you enjoyed the show. Look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Heart to Heart Talk. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye!
Hi, my name is Alan. I've been in the ad industry for the past 40 years, but today I think I've finally found my first love, a virtual live streaming platform. We have often been asked, how far can you take virtual live streaming? My answer would be as far as your imagination can take you. With today's technology, we are able to do things we couldn't yesterday. Let my production team demonstrate to you what can be done. Take it, Uncle.
Okay, thank you, boss. At the current situation of pandemic, online training is a go. Of course, we can have a fancy thing like this. And like this. Oh, slow. And like this. Whatever you can imagine. And we can do it any way you want. Okay, wait. Hello, Habibi? Yeah. No, I'm working. I'm in the studio. Wait. Someone is coming. I got to go, okay.
Can I move now?
Wait. Okay, you can come up. Okay, wait. You continue. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, I'm Shelley. I'm hands-on in the events industry for the past 15 years. Let me make use of this technology to make your dream launch, events, or a show a reality. We own a multi-purpose hall big enough for a car to be driven in. Making the best of a physical space and virtual streaming to bring you to the next level. To me, everything has a solution, no matter how complicated the situation is.
The music industry has changed in the past few months. The new normal has caused so much hardship. But don't worry, the new technology that we have developed can solve a lot of this problem. The solution, do it with virtual live streaming.
Reno, is there anything else a singer can do?
Yes, of course.
Internet no good? Okay, I go offline.
I have my own live streaming, catering for customers to shop online while being entertained. You are always welcome to watch my live streaming channel, The Shopping Station, 购物火车站.
Give us a call and let's have coffee and talk.
Meet a company who gets what your event marketing needs. We are Annocent. Any event, any purpose, our team knows everything you need for a smashing success. We always have a plan made just for you. And when it's crunch time, we walk the talk and make it happen. And on event day, the results speak for themselves. All the event solutions you could need, all in one company. We should know. We've been at it for over 10 years. Starting with music and growing to master events of all kinds. Put the event of your dreams in our hands and watch the magic happen when we bring it to life, so that it looks and sounds like a dream come true. Events, commercials, we do it all and make it brilliant. We are Annocent. We get events and we get you.